way it was done, it was almost kind of like done in it was done in a way that artists that are really working hard, that are really working on their craft to develop to be excellent at their craft, this was kind of like this was like a slap in the face to them.
Wow.
That if you tell us it's about numbers, that means a person can get online and say the most craziest, the most goofiest, do the most dumbest stuff and get these great numbers. And does that mean that they deserve this better than this person who really is showcasing excellence?
The blackness, keep on. Never say die, keep on. Blackness, keep on.
Hello, y'all. This is Kevin Shine from Writing Sessions America, and you're listening to the Ask-Avani Show.
Oh my goodness, I could keep asking you so many questions. This has been fantastic for me. I know my time is running out, but I want to know, because you're giving us such fantastic and brilliant tips for the up-and-coming artists. Can you give a few for prospective music industry executives who would like to be like you one day, please, as well?
I didn't pursue to be an executive.
Mm-hmm.
I evolved into one.
Okay.
And I think you have to know your craft, know the people around you. But I think I still believe that the message of the day is mental. Get your mental right. Get your, understand what this music is doing out here. Come with a strong strategy. Get a great team of people around you, and and execute and show that in your presentation that you know what you're talking about, and you know what you represent. I think that's the real message of today for the artists, the executives. I just want everybody to get mentally on point with this whole game, and let's get back to music. I think I'm not saying that there's not great artists out there, but there's not enough platforms and vehicles and people out there to help them get noticed. We don't have as many labels as we once did. We don't have as many doors open as we once did. We don't have as, everything's a little harder now. So that means that we have to go back to that belief system, and we have to believe in this thing, and we have to fight for it. And Writing Sessions America is my belief system. Wow. I believe in what I stand for. Otherwise, I couldn't play you the artist that I just played you if I didn't create that vehicle. If I wasn't determined that I don't want to be. It wasn't about I wanted to be a record label. I want to put artists out. It was just I just want music to live, and so that record I played y'all is an example of me saying that at Writing Sessions America, we believe in music excellence. We believe in education. We believe in business, creating opportunities for people. And can I say that we've always been perfect in everything that we've done in building this? No. But what I can say to you is that we're a work in progress, and we're definitely headed in the direction of excellence. And I truly believe that the artists that we will put our stamp on will represent that.
Wow, fantastic. I mean, and kneeling me neatly in, I've heard you say that talent is only a small part of what can make a successful artist, and a person's work ethic would probably be the thing that helped them to continue to be a success. Because of, as you've just said, the way the industry is changing, is that something where a lot of artists are going to have to try and get a bit more creative now with what they're trying to achieve?
I think what a lot of artists are what's sad is that, if you base everything on pop culture, right? Then in pop culture, it almost kind of forces people to kind of follow and try to assume what everyone else is doing, because they get scared to challenge it, because they don't feel like if they challenge it, then they're not going to get heard. So a lot of artists are are following and chasing what's hot. They're
Right.
following and chasing what's the trend. It's like we got a million versions of DAP. We got a million versions of this one form of music, which I wish somebody would challenge it. I wish somebody would come with something different. I wish somebody would not be fearless. I want to see artists, like I said, going back to that. I just want to see artists become more fearless in trying to push the envelope. And of course, one of the main things I really wanted to deliver to all of the artists today is that I really want artists to stop focusing on the deal.
Right.
I want artists to focus on, I have a thing that I put out there called the Rule 25. And Rule 25 is that if you're an artist and you really believe in yourself, then you're only as good as your marquee. And your marquee means that if you can't draw them, then and they're not coming, then you don't exist.
Wow.
And that means that 25 people paid, coming through the turnstile, paying to see you. That's where you should start. Start with 25 people coming to pay every show you do. Let that number grow to 50 people. Let that number grow to 100 people. Let that number grow to 200 people. Then tell me what record label you need if you got 200 people paying to see you every time you show up.
Wow. Fantastic. I have to say, this has been brilliant. Thank you so much. Not many industry executives are as giving as you. You have been very passionate. You've given us so many tips. You've shared stories. I know this is helping aspiring artists out there as well as up and coming industry executives. And we know that could be life changing and so helpful. So I have to say to you, thank you so much. But this will have to be my last question because I know my time is running out on me. Please, can you share why you like to do that and give, what motivates you to want to give back in that way?
I'm a child of God, and so I just have to just be honest and just say that my mother, Martha Shine, my grandfather Ashley Shine, my family, the way I was raised, I was raised to think family. This year I titled my, for Writing Sessions America, I titled Squad Up, which is a way of saying become part of the family, become part of the movement, believe in each other. And I wouldn't, if you trace back to this whole interview, you heard me say I made mistakes, but I had mentors, I had help, I had people in my corner, I had people tell me when I was wrong, I had people tell me when I was right. I had people celebrate me. I had people give me awards. I had opportunities to get awards. I had opportunities to do all kind of stuff. But no, all that stuff happened because God just aligns me with the mindset that you can't do nothing by yourself. You always need family. So, yeah, I end this by saying squad up. Squad up and get some people with you. And just as you guys have on this station and on this show, y'all squatted up. I think everybody should just squad up and truly, let's stop trying to, reinvent the wheel. I always have a stand that I use, which is old school rules with new school tools. The old school way was we all learned to come together, manage what we had. The new school way is access. So I'll manage your access. And don't give away everything. Make people appreciate you. Make people appreciate what you have, and always know that you can be as great as you want to be. And if you're facing an obstacle, once again, I just say you got the wrong people around you.
Wow.
You got
So
the wrong
you need a team. You need a team. It has been absolutely fantastic. It's been my complete honor and pleasure to have you here on the Ask Avani Show, and I have to thank you so much for coming on the show today and being so candid. Please, can I ask, can we have the exclusive of that artist when you decide to unleash him on the world?
No problem.
Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. I'm just so happy that you agreed to come on the show today and talk to everyone. And I believe that when people hear about you and what you've achieved, especially young people and teenagers, and obviously not just those who want to get into the music industry, but everyone, it will help them to motivate and inspire them to be able to change their lives for the better as well. So I want to say thank you so much. And we will be sharing information about Mr. Kevin Shine and his company, The Firm, to let everybody know where to go and join in and find out.
I definitely want to give you guys some social media because I was going to get in trouble if I don't do that.
Yes.
Please go to our Instagram, which is WSAATL. Please hit me on Facebook, which is Kevin Shine, WSAATL. We also, if you have music for me, send it to WSAATL submissions at gmail.com. And definitely, we have a conference coming up in October here in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're in the States or you just want to come over, last year we had 7 Grammy nominees from attend, and we're expecting to have a more incredible year this year, October the 27th through the 30th here in Atlanta. More information about that, you can go to www.wsaatl-ggn-hiphop.ticketleap.com and definitely get tickets to come out. Also, by getting your ticket, you also get a membership to be part of WSATL, which you get consulting, you get opportunities to connect with different resources, different people within our network, because we try to make sure that we have national conference calls where we have great speakers and different people involved. And so we definitely want to invite you guys to become part of what we're building here. Our motto this year is Squad Up, Squad Up. The family that stays together plays together. So I want to thank you guys for having me on the show. I want to thank you for being such an eloquent and gracious host to me today. I've definitely enjoyed myself.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I have fulfilled one of my ambitions in speaking to you, I have to say. So I have to say a big thank you so much. And it will be fantastic to speak with you. Please stay on the line. But oh my goodness, I have to say for everyone who's been listening out there, this has been the Ask Avani Show here on SoMetro Radio. And my very special guest this afternoon has been Mr. Kevin Shine.
Born Entertainment, B.O. Records, Nocturnal 7. Here we go. No money from the boogie down to London. This is how I go down. Oh.
I ain't the only one alive with bills. I ain't the only one who caught 6 years and 5 for pills. Been crazy all year. Tough guys yapping away, yet soft like baby doll hair. I'm used to plain speed, got all the same needs. That's why the cops call him the rap Dwayne Reed. I'm a depot for blow, Capone with chrome, and it's all going wrong. Come on.
Subconscious is the key to your soul. It keeps you sane, and your mind's on your go.
Here we go.
I have made mistakes along the way, but I know there's a long way to go. So I say, got a lot to learn. Time waste on your mind. Don't you worry. Should not be only
You have been listening to the Get Global Network podcast of the Ask Avani Show. You can hear the show live on Saturdays at 3 p.m. in London, 9 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. on SoMetro Radio, one of the original member stations of the Get Global Network. Listen to the show on the go or hear replays of previous shows by installing any of the Get Global Network apps, like SoMetro Magazine for your cell phone. The apps are available for download on both Google Play and iTunes App Store. Take the time to subscribe to our podcast via iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, or the Spreaker podcast networks.